All right, welcome to workout 2 of my 7x7 challenge. Today is extra special because it is my 40th birthday today. So thank you so much for joining me and celebrating with me in my favorite way possible. Well, maybe it's not quite my favorite, but it's up there for sure. I'll be having cocktails later to celebrate. I think that's probably my favorite. But this upper body is definitely up there as one of my favorites. So we're going to get an upper body pump on today, guys. I'm going to get straight into it for the essence of time. We are going to do 8 reps of every move today, and we're going to try and go 3 times round. If it ends up pushing over the 7 minutes and you are done, you don't have any more time, you can feel free to go at the end of your 7 minutes, or however long you've got, just give me that. I'm going to run through it 3 times. It should be about 7 minutes, but we're going to have some fun. I'm going to get straight into it, to be honest with you. If you're feeling a little cold, like you need to warm up a little bit, you can do the first round with lighter weights if you want, or just take it slightly slower, do a few less reps, and then increase the reps with me on the second and third round. I'm using 5 kilograms today. You may want to use slightly lighter weights, particularly for some of the moves. Just make sure the weights you use are challenging, but that you can control, right? So we don't really want to see too much bouncing, swinging the weights up. We don't want to see rib flaring, backs arching, just trying to get weights up overhead, okay? So use weights that feel good, but that you can control, okay? All right, so first up, curl to press. We're going to curl to Arnold press. So we're going to come up, and then you're going to rotate those palms around. That's 1. We're going to go to 8, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Nice. Next up, we're going to a bent over row. So I want core nice and tight, shoulders back and down. We're going to push those hips back, keeping that back straight. So we don't want to arch back like this. Think about keeping that back nice and straight. Palms are facing, and you're going to row into your hips. And we're going to take a few seconds to come back down. So we're not rowing into our chest here. We're rowing into hips and a couple of seconds down. So we'll call that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Nice. All right, next up, we're going to put one weight down. We're going to do some tricep kickbacks. So if you ever find yourself complaining about back wings, with that muscle that you want to work for those is those triceps. So we're going to do this move. So we're going to take a wide stance. Core is tight. You're going to lean on this front leg. And basically, we're going to take this arm back. I want you to think about squeezing that tricep at the back there and coming in. And we're going to go for 8, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Change that side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze that tricep, 7, and 8. All right, we're going to pick that weight up, and now we're going to do cross-body press. So palms are going to be facing forward, but just about 45 degrees. Soft bend and elbow. We're going to push that weight up and across the body, but it's not going flat against the body. So we're going up and out, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just turn to the side so you can see from the side. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now my favorite, lat raise to front raise. So soft bend in the elbow. Bring those weights just a little bit in front of the body. If we're straight out the side, you don't have the same range of movement. So really going to hurt that shoulder. So bring it in, protect those shoulders, soft bend in the elbow. Here we go. We're there, and then we're going to come to the front. That's 1. There's 2. You may want to go lighter for this. There's 3. There's 4, halfway. That's 5. There's 6. 7, and there's 8. All right, weights down. Shake it out, stretch those shoulders out a little bit. We're gonna have a little rest here, and then we're gonna go back again. We're gonna do that all again. Fun times. We're gonna get that pump on. I love me an upper body workout. Right. Here we go. So curl, Arnold, there's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. That's five. There's six. Seven, that's one. Yes, eight. Okay, then we're going into that bent over row. So shoulders backing down, core is tight. Push those hips back. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Last one. 8. Nice. Put one weight down. We're going triceps. Here we go. 1. Squeeze that tricep. 2. Control the weight on the way back and the way in. So don't just let it swing you out, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Change that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. All right, grab that extra weight. We're going across the body. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Last one, we've got lat raise to front raise. We'll take a little rest, and then we're going to go for one final round. Here we go, cores tight. Weights a little in front, soft bend in the elbow. We've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Last one, 8. Yes, nice. Rest. All right. We're going to do that one more time, and then we're free to go. You've got your 7 minutes in, and I'm very proud of you. All right, shake it out, because I like to out those shoulders. Woo, we've got one more time in us, right? Of course we do. Of course we do. Get those shoulders awake. Here we go. All right, curl to Arnold. Last time. There's 1. There's 2. That's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. That's 7. Last one. Yes, 8. Okay. Shoulders backing down, cores tight. Take that, push those hips back for that row. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Last one, 8. Nice. All right, one weight down. We're going triceps, gang. Woo. Take that wide stance. Here we go. Squeeze that tricep. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Woo. A bit wobbly that time, gang. Cores tight. Don't be like me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, we've got cross body. So pick up that second weight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Last one is those lat raises. We got this, guys. Here we go. There's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and that's 1, 8. Oh, yes. Oh my goodness me. All right. Stretch those shoulders out. Grab those hands behind the back and try and stretch those shoulders out. Woo! Nice job. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've had fun. I hope you're feeling nice and strong in that upper body. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I shall see you tomorrow for your next 7x7 workout. All right, have fun.